I'm here. Hello. Welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee. Because we had those tech difficulties a little while ago, I just wanted to check that you can all see me before I continue. I'm aware how frazzled I look. Look at that. Everything good before we proceed? There's always a delay, so if you've typed, I'm just waiting for the delay. Oh, there we are. Hey, that worked. Hello. Yes. I made it. So I have literally just got in. Just got in. There's no coffee. I've made a giant squash. I feel bad because I didn't post it anywhere actually. Hopefully people have found it. I didn't do the posting around social media like I usually do. So I'll whack it on Twitter and then I can easily retweet it then. But yes, hello. I've just got in. It is 21st date. The trade show finished at 4. And I've just got back in. So here we have the truth behind trade shows. Yeah, whew, that was definitely a frazzled Annie there. Juice, lovely juice. Juice good. So I'm knackered, but I had a very good day. I've got a bag of goodies to show you as well, and updates about the week. I do look like I've been through a hedge. So yeah. So today, the reason we are at 8 p.m. is because it was Partizan in Newark. So yeah, Partizan in Newark. And I wasn't trading because my health has been rubbish. And I'm not trading at pretty much anywhere now. I'm only trading at Expo and Salute for the foreseeable, not as a certain, and that's because trade shows just generally knacker me. Combo of I'm a one-person band. I generally have someone with me now. Not now. But it's rarer that I solo shows now. But it's still me managing and planning and doing all that. So having help on the day is great, but it's not, someone else doing it. And yeah, I find that very knackering. I think it's reflecting my drink. I'm probably very warm as well. And yeah, and it just drains me. And obviously, so my various mental health shenanigans and stuff, it just drains me for quite a while afterwards, which then puts all lots of other things back. So I've kind of taken a bit of a step back from shows because lockdown gave me a nice break from them, to be fair. But I really like going to them. I just don't like all the associated sort of knackeredness and stress. So I found a loophole. So Great Escape Games are my official stockists. Well, not official, because there's loads. I've got some wicked stockists. But they're kind of the trade show reps now. So if you're looking for Bad Squiddo at a UK show, you go to Great Escape Games. Though I think I said before, they're my oldest friends in the old industry that I've known for about 12 years, I think. So almost near the start of them. So yes, they carry Bad Squiddo shows. So I figured I can go along, I can help them out, I get to hang out with them because I like them a lot. Yes, they're coming to Colours as well. So yeah, it means I get to hang out with them. I get to have the trade show experience. I like helping people, so I get to help them out. I get to see the people and do the chatting, and yeah, I get to be there doing my thing, doing some peoplings. It's going to be a lot of yawning. Yeah, so I go help them out. So I don't make any money doing it because I help them out for free. Although it's a very good favour system going on. But obviously, as they're retailers, so it's all their stocks. If you saw me today, none of that was mine. That all belongs to Great Escape Games. But obviously, the more they sell, the more they're going to need some more of me. So it's all good. And when I stocked other people's things, I always thought that'd be really nice. So they're very grateful, and that's all cool. So this weekend, I was doing that. I was helping them out. Originally, I was going to what was it? I was going to be a bit of a surplus, see if I could, get my mojo back with shows a bit, because there's two of them, and then one of them Friday night got in some weird seal related accident. At least it wasn't me this time. So he wasn't able to be there. So it was only one guy on like a 24-foot stand. So it's good that I'm here, but it means that I will be actually working. And I was also helping out Fenris because he's on his own, and he did Salute last year, but he had a big trade show break as well. So I kind of took over managerially with that. To help him get his stand all set up. So it's going red again. It's like, whoa. So for somebody not trading, I worked very hard this weekend. So Saturday, I helped Great Escape Games unload their massive stand, and then I helped Fenris set up a bit of Great Escape Games setting up. Went back, watched some Curb Your Enthusiasm because it's the best show. I love it. And then got there early this morning, finished helping Fenris set up, and then worked the brush with Great Escape Games till about 1 o'clock. And it's all a blur. And then in the afternoon, I did sort of largely loiter on the Fenris stand, which is my plan, because I thought I don't want to work all day. I need to have a break. And Lawrence, who organised Partizan, is very lovely, and he kept going, making sure I wasn't overworking, usually catching me overworking. I was absolutely busy as hell, which is great, but that's why. So, and also, when I'm on my stand, I know what all my things are and where they are and how much they cost generally. But Great Escape Games, so if you don't know them, they do Dead Man's Hand, Curse of Dead Man's Hand, which my undead animals will fit very well with. The Chicago Way, they have a huge range of World War II, but they also stock loads of paint, sprays, weathering powders, all that sort of stuff. So they are my my go-tos for when I need sort of hobby supplies, basically. But they come in all these big racks, which have prices on there somewhere, but not on the individual things. So I don't know how much they are, and they all just look like paints to me, and all the paints are different prices. So at the start, there were people flood in, and everyone seemed to be buying paints, and I've got my boss shirt on, which made it worse because they probably thought boss of that stand didn't really know anything. So I just had people coming up going, "This is this is Dave, Guinea Pig Dave's eye cream." But yeah, so like I've got all these, and I go, I don't know what it is, and because people are more used to me on my stand, like it's just Annie getting flustered. But I had a few sort of grumpy people at the start, like, "Well, you should know how much it is." I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna, oh, screen. Ooh. I was like, I don't know. I'll go have a look. And then when my brain has been blanking a lot today. Partly tired. I'm going to blame COVID, to be fair. But yeah, just looking at the thing, going, I don't know. I'll get the man. I'll get the man. But then I started getting really anxious, and so in the morning I was a bit, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the things are. I'll just go to the man. But sorry. That was bad. Oh, what was it? Yeah, they had some card reader problems. And I brought just out of reach over there. I bought my my trade show kit bag, which is all of the things that you'd need for a trade show. Because I was going between the Fenris and Great Escape stand. I thought, the only emergency, it's like being a trade show mum. It's like, I've got all the things if you need it. So last night I thought, then they both assured me that they were all very charged up on all their tech. So I charged up all my stuff, like the battery packs and card reader and things. So when straight away one of the Great Escape Games card reader went down, and then the other one went down. Like, shall I get the bad Squiddo one out? Maybe. So I saved the day, yay! And because one of the guys wasn't there, I actually was I like being useful. It's my thing. So I was very good to them. So they got some good labour of Annie and me helping with the card reader. And I got into the flow. So if you saw me first thing, I was just like, I don't know. The paints, sprays, paintbrushes of a million different sizes and prices. I don't know what they are. So yeah, and then Great Escape are always the last ones out. So I used to travel with them to shows. We're always the last ones out because they have so much stuff. It's a really big stand, and that's with them too and me. And I wasn't, and I was under orders as well not to do too much later on in the day. So having just one guy really, I did some, but I was largely sort of sat there, and then I did help out again. And to return the favour, then had Ian from Fenris packing up as well, but we were still the last ones out. To the point that like the person in charge of the venue was telling us off, but we got out. So I was like, that's a really good teamwork tale there, because that was 3 different traders effectively. All working together, 2 helping 1, and then it kept being reversed. So yeah, we all worked together and we got that van out there before there was a fine. So that was good. Jeez. I'm still a little bit wired and tired. The pigs have been very quiet because they came in and they were all going, "What? But you've had some pepper, haven't you?" Yes. Dear funny. I am a hero. There are a lot of people. I'm still well, I always find it very draining in a good way. I do very much like people, but I do find it draining. And since the lockdown, because I don't people very much, I think it's extra draining for everyone. Mm. Mm. So yeah, show review. Show was wicked. From that standpoint of view, absolutely mayhem, which is good. Obviously, I mean, there's people everywhere, and it was very hot in there. But busy is good. Obviously, you want it busy. What I really liked, I'll show you some pictures, was the gaming tables. I was really impressed with. They're just lovely, and because my thing is getting people into the hobby, I really really hate those demo tables where they kind of look a bit crap and they grumble at you when you get near. And it was just a bunch of really fun people. I only took a few pictures because I know they're all over the place. But like there was this board. Rotate. Here you are. Come on. Now it's someone else taking a photo. It was in my shot. But boards like this. There you go. You see it. There's just so much going on, and that's that like aspirational. So yeah, you look at it and you go, wow. And if someone isn't in the hobby and sees that, they're like, wow, this looks so cool. This brings up all these visions of, battles gone by and all that. And oh, that was cool. I like that one. Building on fire there. But yeah, they were just stunning. And it wasn't just like one table. There were a lot of stunning tables. And I chatted to quite a few people on the tables and they were really nice. I just it's really positive. It's what you like. It displays the hobby sort of thing. It's a shame, you don't get like the public coming that could just sort of have a little look. You're getting all the lovely Annie this time of night. Yeah, it was just really lovely. It was a tester. Because 2 weeks is UK Game Expo, and I've been very uncertain as to whether I can do it. With a mix of my general being behind at stuff, being ill because I'm still not right from COVID at all. I had quite a few chats about it today with people. That it's like I feel drunk. I have no brain capacity and I'm exhausted and clumsy. And Game Expo is 4 days, 3 days of training. it's 4 days, and it's going to kill me. But so I helped out Fenris and Great Escape, and they're going to be helping me at Expo. So they're my core crew. So obviously they are both traders themselves. So and they know stuff. They know how to run stands. They know all that sort of stuff. And Dave's growling. I can't hear him. Sorry, I think it's on red. It's because the lighting's crap. Because I ran in and went, plug it in. But so yeah, they can run it. So even if I absolutely die or something, they can run the stand. And they both know my range pretty well anyway. So they're very capable hands. And then I've got a small team that I'm going to assemble over the next few days, out of my usual sort of trade show crew, see who we can get. The biggest problem with it is because Salute, well, generally, obviously, you have to pay to put people up. Hotels and food and all that sort of stuff, because I'm nice. But because it's 3 nights, it adds up so quickly. And because I was in a bit of a mess, I hadn't booked anything, so it's all really expensive now. So I'm thinking, anyone I have helping is adding a lot to the bill. So I've got those and me booked in. And then if I have some day helpers, at least I don't have to pay extra, you know. So if I have a sort of relay of people, so I need to sort the relays out, but I've got the core, so that's good. And that'll mean I'll be able to get off the stand even if I just go and sit down for a bit somewhere. Because it's not a rush. Sorry, lighting is inconsistent. Oh, I'm so tired. It's not a rush like Salute, where it's just that it's sort of a steady dirge for 3 days at Expo. I've done 0 prep for it because I was starting to kind of feel certain that I was going to drop out. Basically, even if I end up needing to stay in the hotel all day in bed, they can run the stand. So that's good. So now I have a fortnight, not even a fortnight, to prepare for Expo, a week and a half. I'm also supposed to be at festival next weekend. I think it's I think it's not going to work. So I'm trying to figure out if I can go to the festival for the day or something, so I'm not dead before Expo, because I think that's pushing it. But it's a dream lineup, and I have to go and Patty Smith's playing. I need some life. I need some life. So I'm gonna see if I can go for the day or for 2 days or something, and not because that's another 4 days. In boring details, I ended up lending Fenris some of my racks, which mean they went on the Great Escape Games rack to the show. And then the reason I was 10 minutes late was because I said, we can put the racks in the office. Yes. So we'd diverted by the Squiddo office. So the racks are there, ready to start filling now for Expo. So as long as I can get a solid plan of action together, it's happening. Well, it's happening. It's how smooth it's happening is there. I got in a bit of a mental tiz with it, about things not being perfect, because I'm not going to have everything as perfect as I planned. I'm like, it's better not being there, showing up. That's what's important. Sorry, it's flicking the light. It's because it's like an auto sensor. If I move, it sets it off because it's recalibrating. I won't be too much longer anyway, because I might die. Sorry, I don't want to like flit anyone. I've got another light. I can turn my phone light on. I'll give the up light. I haven't got any lights. I normally have the other light on, but I ran down, so I didn't. I wonder if that makes any difference. Hang on. Torch. And it was a cold night that night. If I do that, that's enough up there, maybe. It's better for business to be a memorable disaster than not there. That is true. So yeah, sorry about the flickering. I got some stuff. I got this mug. Oh no, I should have said what it was. What is in the box? It's a mysterious thing. So Mr. Big Tom, who's in there, Mike, gives me this mug. It's wicked. Look at that, it's got some Town Guard on it. I was going to drink my coffee out of it, but I don't want the coffee. It's juice. I'm going to make an appearance on next week's. Thank you very much. I love that mug. It's wicked. Some really cool artwork. Ah. Yay. Thank you. Whee. Hey! Got a... It is live. It's happening right now. Come on, light. Sort it out. It's like if I do that... See, it's not flicking then. Just hold this up. Still I do that. Pretend. It's better. So I also, as always, I stopped by one of my favourite stands, Mr. Dave Lanchester. And he is the book guy. So I bought me some books. So I have there's a bit of a theme here. I won't attempt to pronounce it because my Polish sucks. But I got that. About some Polish RAF, or with the RAF in World War II in Britain. It's interesting. So I had that. I'm not holding the light up. I know how annoying it'd be, that flicking. So, and then it became a theme because I did look at this when I was doing the live. What's it? The live. When I was doing the home front, is it working now? You have to hold the torch. The home front Kickstarter, and I was going to add them in, but there was just a lot by that point. But yeah, Polish forces, Polish forces, the British Isles. Yeah, because I had no idea, and I kind of came across it just before the campaign. So that's going to be an expansion at some point, not super soon, but I have a wicked history library now. So it means when I do suddenly go, this is what we're doing, I have it all ready. Smart. It's not a show unless Annie buys some books from Dave. It's also not a show if I don't really badly pretend to steal the books from Dave in front of him while he goes. So I always go, ooh, I'm stealing a book. But then sometimes he doesn't see me and then I look like I'm stealing a book and someone will see me. I'm not stealing it, I will pay. Very, very themed, these books I got. Aces, Irks, and Backroom Boys. Aircrew, ground staff, and warplane builders remember the Second World War. I like some good memoirs. So what that? Get them all sealed, fresh from grubby hands. And what have we got? Ah, this next one's a spoiler. I'll flash it. That's a spoiler. So yeah, that's what I got. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. They're not written in Polish. What's the other one? Oh, this is a bit of a spoiler, but not for any time soon because it involves lots of research. But I like Mr. Beaver, and I'd like to know more about the Spanish Civil War. So decided that's what I'm going to do. I reverse stole from the Fenris stand. I donated some Raging Annies and snuck them on the stand. Sell it. You do know. So yeah, wicked show. I wish I could just hold it. There we go. Still want it flicking out. Hey, I'm looking at that. Mike's just spotted those. Some rogue Raging Annies. So if anyone's appeared, it's to stop, give it a nice consistent lighting or spooky lighting. So yeah, I had a really good day. I chatted to loads of people, some of which are in the comments. So thank you. I'm glad you made us along. And if you're watching this later on, thank you for watching later on. So it was really good. It's a bit because of the COVID, been a bit of a downer. And trade shows give me that massive boost because there's so many people just saying stuff's really cool. had someone come up to me when I was queuing for food and said that he bought my Russians to get his girlfriend into the hobby, see if it was worth a go. And she went from having no interest to loads of interest, and she loves playing war games now. And I was like, yes, this is what I like. This is what I like. It is working. Yes. And yeah, like usual faces and some. Oh, look at that. Cool faces, cool new faces. Sorry, I'm messing. I'm very tired. What else? What's happened in the week aside from the show and my hiccups? Mike gave me this, and I got it out of the bag because I was giving it's not illegal, is it? I was giving Great Escape their money because I went, I should probably have the money, and they got that out of my pouch and went, what the hell is that? Oh, Mr. Big Tongue gave me it. It smells very nice. I think it's got ginger. It's not illegal. After I've held it up, good job it isn't. But it's a nice smelly balm. Good. Ooh, it's fine. So yeah, show's good. It has confirmed that I'm definitely going to be at Expo in 2 weeks. Whether I'm alive or not's another thing. But yeah, had a good word with myself because I was catching myself doing, well, I can't do it if it's not perfect. Like, just do it. Just do it. And I'm a bit intimidated because I feel really, I am very shy. I know you're like, what? But I am very shy and suffer from anxiety and stuff. But war games are my home now. So trade shows, like, I might be a bit wobbly at the start, but it's like it's home. Everyone knows me, and when I go to shows like Expo, Dragon Meet, I go all shy again because I always think like, oh, oh, they're different people. Who am I? I'm just some fool making minis, and I think I was getting a bit intimidated. There's lots of real big fancy stuff there, but like, just do it, Annie. People are going to find the thing, and then they're going to tell their friends, and then you can sell more things, and then you might not be skint when the bills go up again in winter. Everything is expensive. When the bills go up in October, that's what's going to happen. Hey, that's true. Scary games. I like this. I'm going to do evening streams more when I'm overtired and weird, rather than first thing in the morning. So aside from the show, the rest of the week, I have released stuff. I had a random release. Have a look at the new page after this. I need to do a newsletter on it, and I'll show you off some of them in another stream like next week. The undead animals and undead unicorn. We've got undead unicorn, undead farm animals, undead horses, undead bear, undead Barry the bear, which I made it as an extra dark mood. Not just our bear, because our bear that we do is called Barry the bear. So it's this Barry the undead bear. He's not doing very well. Oh, I wish I had a prop to put this phone up because it does help, but my arm hurts. I could do that. There we go. It's just anyone coming along. It's like, what's she doing? A selfie? Hey. So yeah, I got a whole load. There's a whole load of new undead animals. On the pictures there, you'll see them painted by Andrew Taylor, looking really nice as well. I've also released one of my favourite. I'm torn between that and John de Clisson, to be fair, as my favourite all-time Bad Squiddo minis. It's Brunhild, based on the artwork from Arthur Rackham, from Illustrated Wagner works. All very high art. The light's not that bad. What's it doing? It's because it's fading out there. Let me just try without again. If I don't move, it was okay, wasn't it? It's when I was animated. That's when it didn't work. So I have the undead animals, Brunhild the Valkyrie. It's stunning. So stunning. And some new vampire. Oh, it's flicking again, isn't it? I'm not having that. Some new vampire queens. Oh, don't press anything by accident there, Annie. Also by Shane, that are also stunning. They're some of my favourite figures as well. And they've gone out this week. They've kind of gone under the radar a bit because I've been running around, so I haven't been able to spam. I'm going to try a bit of a spam heavy approach because the pen did really well. And I think maybe I should just give all my new releases the same level of, constant posting as the pen, because I probably don't advertise things as much as I should. Sort of, it's not so much the lighting of me going, ooh. It's because without this, I keep seeing it flick, and I know that's really irritating for some people. So, I don't want to trigger anyone's epilepsy or something. That's not what you want. I watched Sunday Morning Coffee and had a seizure. Isn't really what you want. And it's probably going overboard, but I don't want to. Or Enrage the Beast, like with Kong, where all the things, all the lights, isn't it, make him rage out. Might be happening. Whew, I'm knackered. What else before I go? So, Ed, sorry you're here late, but once this is finished, you can go back to the start and watch it from the start. The light has been with, so oh yeah. Whee. I'm not going to sleep. I started playing Stardew Valley this week, so I'm going to finish this, and then I'm just going to sit and water the plant. I've got it on my phone, which is not good for my hands, to be fair. But I'll sit and go boop 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 boop. So yeah, loads of stuff's been out. So you should go to the new release section because there's loads. There's loads of stuff that's brand new, and there's going to be even more by the time of Expo. UK Game Expo, massive convention, middle of Birmingham. Stardew each time. It does. It does. You're not annoying, Daniel. We always like you here. Go to sleep, Annie. You'll regret it tomorrow if you don't. Ask me how I know. I may have tomorrow off work, but I may just be planning. If I spend tomorrow planning. But yeah, all come and annoy me at Expo. That's ace. That's what I want. It's the plan. So hopefully you've enjoyed the show. Sorry about all the light, little disco happenings, but I'm in a good mood. I'm just very knackered. I'm going to see how I recover tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to sort my little piglets out. Can you see them? It's Dave. Hey, Dave. Oh, I should have tilted it the whole time. There we are. Just go on the light. Jill, would it be better holding off on a web order until after Expo? Oh no money. Money's good. I've still got to pay a fortune for various bits. There he is. Hello, boy. And there's a spongy. I need to put them in the background more again. There's a sponge. Look at that. Can you hear him? Did you hear that? That's it's called rumble strutting. Rumble strutting. The light's even scary now. That's when they, as it looks. See, look. So they poof their hair up, and then they go so that everyone knows who's big and scary. So Dave does that quite a lot, so everyone knows he's boss. But they normally just kind of go, "Oh, he's doing his rumble strutting." See, they did that to Sponge there. They went just so Sponge remembers that Dave's in charge. The dominance thing. But I also call it him driving in his little car because it reminds me of a sort of a guy. Yeah, Jill, so I know a few lads at work do that. It's kind of like some guy prowling around in like a convertible, like a wolf whistling or something. That's pretty much what he does. Okay, Dave's driving around in his little car again, aren't you? And yeah, the girls will be like, there'll be some girls out at outside at a cafe that they get the guys. They're going, "All right, love," and they kind of look up and go, "Oh, that's what my girls do." And they're like, "Yeah. You are big and powerful, aren't you, Dave? Doing, having a nibble, nibbling, nibbling yourself. A bit of a nibble. I'll double check that's a normal nibble. Put Honda Civic and we'll show it off. No, Jill, if you want to put an order in, please. Because I kind of had a bit with when I was off with COVID, a lot of people were very kindly not putting orders in because they didn't want to overwhelm me, but it meant that my income went down massively whilst I was not in. So I have had a big business hit from having COVID, which extra sucked. And trying to catch up with that because obviously I wasn't around also to just keep promoting because I was dead. So yeah, all orders are always appreciative. Thank you, Jill. That is ace. Anyone who's at Expo, if you want to put pre-order in as well, that helps too. Guinea pig wants to know who's big and scary. He's not that isn't a guinea pig. Nibbling. You can just about see Karen in the background there. Oh, it's on the whole thing. There's Karen far. She's not small. She's far away. She's had a haircut and she looks very silly. That's why she's at the back. She's a big poof ball. But I've been describing her that she looks like what's it? She looks like a double-decker bus that's gone under a bridge that's too low really quickly. Basically sieve the top of her hair off. Like one would in Stardew Valley. Yeah, it's taken up too much time this week, but because I'm so tired, I'm gonna just sit and play it, and I think that's okay. I'm probably gonna fall asleep whilst doing the farm. So yeah, I've got to get ready for that. I've got to be ready for that. I've got to chuck the pledge manager. Chuck the pledge manager. I've got to do the pledge manager. For the pen Kickstarter, because otherwise that'll be after Expo, and I'd rather get that out as soon as possible so they can start casting the pens. Oh, that lighting works. There we are. I'm still here. So yeah, that'll be good. Pens all around. Pens for all. I might put the hot water on. I have hot water turned off. I have an immersion heater, and I have no central heating. Because this is an advanced country. So all the immersion heater does is warm the water, and I can't afford to keep it running. So I have no hot water in the house as a constant. So if I want to have a bath, I basically have to like prepare a day in advance or something, and I can never be bothered because I think I've got to boil all that water. So kind of like a bath now, but cannot. Because I look into how the rich and famous live. I'm gonna have some fruit as well. Fruit after a show is good. Trying to think before we go. There won't be undead pigs anytime soon, just because they're so small. But there are going to be some more guinea pigs. I said too much. I have Joe Brumby, Snurg, who I know watches this. I don't know if he's watching live because he lurks. But Snurg is working on some very nice things for me at the moment. So yeah. After the show last week, I got to hang out with Evangeline and Sadie more. I had Sadie Dog in the show last time. And then I got to hang out with Oz, Fenris Dog, yesterday. So I like having all these people around me with lovely dogs. Yay! Yeah, and yay, good old Snug. Capybara Shield Maidens. Not too crazy. So I'm going to go, partly because of the weird light thing, but I'm going to gulp some juice. Thank you everyone who came over today as well. It was nice seeing familiar faces whilst I was on the Great Escape Games stand as well. That was good. Yeah, I'm nicely pumped, and there's lots of cool people. After this, go on the new section, badsquiddogames.com. I see you. The new section, and there's loads. So go and buy some of the new stuff, especially the Valkyrie. She's stunning. She's in resin, and those details. She looks just like the sculpt. There's like nothing has been lost. And for such a detailed figure, she's only in 2 parts. And the second part's only a shield. Thanks, Harvey. It was good to see you again and have a nice chat today. I saw a few Sunday morningers, lurkers today as well. So that was cool. So it was nice to see some of you today, some of you watching right now. And that's cool. Yeah, it's like seeing people that aren't behind a computer as usual. Right, I think now. So I ran in the house. I got dropped off by Great Escape Games. Whilst I was setting this up, I was throwing the money at them that I'd taken, because that's obviously all their money. Like, go, go, go. And obviously they had to ball themselves a tea for the road. So this is me now, like, just getting in, and it's 9. So I think I might watch some more Curb Your Enthusiasm. I love it so much. And nobody seems to watch it. Actually, I'm going to light again. before I go, any of you fans of Curb Your Enthusiasm? It's still there. It is the best. It is my favourite show at the moment. I'm still catching up. I only just discovered it a few months ago. Mm. I'm waiting. I need my Curb fans. I enjoyed unleashing the Stardew Valley Wargamer TikTok Twitter the other day. That was quite fun as well. Um, right, as you can see, I'm frazzled. I'm gonna go and unfrazzle and chill, but it was well worth it, and I had a lot of fun. So I'm glad you came along this evening as well. Give it a little thumb up on there as well, and if you haven't subscribed, do all that and go look at those new releases. They're really cool. You should do it. There's also some bundles of the new releases. So yeah, slight. I'm sorry about that. Bye. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want you to wait any longer. And now for the disco show as it recalibrates. Bye bye. I sleep now. Bye.